going to be your weekly chakra, tarot, and oracle reading. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energies you might be experiencing throughout your chakras. Before we begin, I'm going to take 3 overall messages just to see what you might be experiencing. Now, the energy has been really up and down, and I think I say that every video I make, but you know, there's always something that's going on, and I'm really curious to know what your word of the day is, because we just had a new moon in Scorpio, and we do have a little bit of relief now because the moon has moved into Sagittarius, but that Scorpio energy really felt heavy, and it felt more like a full moon than it did a new moon, you know? So I think there was a bit of tension, possibly some miscommunications, feeling like you wanted to go off on people. Again, let me know in the comments. So let's take a look even post new moon and see what's going on in your chakras. So we have here decisions. Very interesting. Decisions is what I feel like I want to say right now. I feel like some of you really are in decision-making mode, and that's kind of like, what do I do kind of vibe, right? Should I, shouldn't I? Now I'm going to use these portal cards, or it's a moon oracle, but it kind of talks about portals. Let's see what message we need to know here. Steady climb. Being consistent, promotion, higher level, on the rise. I'm not surprised actually, because I think there are these shifts that are happening and changes happening, but it requires methodical steps, right? You want to move onwards and upwards always. We don't want to go backwards. And so we've got to be consistent. That's the key. And let's see what else we need to know here. A change in the wind. Yeah, changes are here. A lot is happening. So very interesting energy to start. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to grab my Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and we're going to look at the energy that's going up the chakras. So let's start off with the root chakra. That is Mars energy, your foundation. And there's the Tower. You've had a major change to your energy. Okay? Things have really, really shifted. Okay. It may have thrown you for a loop, I should say, excuse me. Could have come out of left field. You could have been ignoring something and it just came to a head. So let's get some oracle cards here to clarify. All right. The Hierophant. This is what I just said to you a second ago. The Hierophant is about taking the methodical steps, right? Spiritual ascension. Well, I want to remind you that with Tower moments, you're not starting at 0. You're starting with knowledge that you didn't have before. So let's get this side of the chakra. Dear John, it's time to say goodbye to the past. Your new life is going to cost you your old life. And this is really hard for people to digest sometimes, you know, because in order to bring new energy in, you have to let go of the old. So let's take a look at Venus, which is your sacral chakra, right? Self-worth, self-value, and self-respect. Let's see what you need to know. The Empress, there's Venus right there. There she is. This is birthing a whole new cycle, being creative, doing what you're passionate about. You have the opportunity for something new, excuse me, and exciting. The question is, are you open to it? Wow, there's a shakeup. I think my neighbor's actually doing some renovations. So, wow, that kind of came out of nowhere. Wasn't expecting that. But back to your regular scheduled programming. I thought that was almost kiddie parkour for a minute. Oh my gosh, the Empress. The universe is like, I said what I said. Beautiful. Venus. I just gave that explanation, and wow, I'm really happy to see that card come out again. The Birdcage. You know, this is about freeing yourself, getting rid of any codependency, any restlessness, you know, feeling trapped. We got to say goodbye to the old stuff. Okay. Now, I'm already seeing that there's a trend in the cards. It always happens this way. Whenever I do the oracle cards on this side, it tends to be the lighter side of the cards, and then this tends to be a little bit of the darker side, right? I mean, with light there is dark, dark there is light. We need a balance of both. But you can see that the right side here is about saying goodbye. It's like getting out of the cage and feeling more free and liberated, right? Let's take a look at the solar plexus. So the solar plexus is our personal power. Interesting that this card is yellow, which is the solar plexus. So somebody may have taken a hit to their personal power. And I mean, the Tower card is the same thing, right? Solar plexus energy. Three of Swords, you might be dealing with a broken heart, sadness, okay, some grief even. And as I always say, you know, you've got to feel it. You got to let it go. Otherwise it lingers and it becomes your norm, and we don't want that. So with that, we have the moon. Well, the moon, we just had the new moon in Scorpio, and that was very tense, where, like I said, it felt like there could be miscommunications, agitation, just general, you know, just go out and see how people are feeling and behaving. It was very much a a cluster fork, if you get the joke. Everything in my channel is forking. It really was an interesting time. So, you know, the moon is about revealing things. It's about intuition. It's about purging, surrendering, letting go. And we need to let go of that sadness. There's the microphone. You may have received some news, or you're going to receive some news. You know, something is going to be made known. And I'm not surprised, actually, because I've been seeing that in my card readings. You'll see in the next few days. I mean, it's already in some of the ones I've already posted. But, you know, there is some news coming in. Somebody may speak up. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at the heart chakra. What's going on in the heart? Death and rebirth. Can't make it up. Scorpio energy, just like we were just talking about. So there's definitely a shift happening. But again, if you want new energy to come in, you have to release the old. And there's the man. Wow, masculine energy. Now, this could be you or a man that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be about gender. It can be your own inner masculine energy. Masculine energy is moving forward. So very interesting. Okay, let's take a look at the other side of the chakras here. Empty nest, moving on. It's also a Scorpio card. The astrological sign is in the top left. Moving on. Cycle completion. Final. Endings. And look, endings, beginnings. The end is the beginning is the end. It's a cycle, right? Okay, so let's take a look here at the throat chakra. That's all about communication. Mercury. Three of Coins. Three of Coins is a card of collaboration, working together. Someone or something coming in to give you a leg up on a situation. And what I find really interesting is that we have Three of Swords, Three of Coins, 3-3. You might be seeing 33 as an angel number. Okay, master teacher, learning a lot of lessons. And, you know, three of these cards are yellow, which is the solar plexus, your personal power. You know, we are getting upgrades to our personal power, and maybe we're finding our voice more. Maybe you feel like you're expressing yourself more than you used to, or the need to. You know, you feel the need to, and you're working on it. Let's see what else we need to know here with the oracle cards. Something's going to become publicly known. Very interesting. The Garden card indicates that something is public, like I said. So there might be something that comes out in regards to communication. I do feel like there's been a lot of commitment cards coming out of my readings lately, and going to the next level or setting some intentions. There could be that happening in regards to your relationship. And the coin toss says choices, you know, and this is like, are you ready to take a risk or a gamble? No risk, no reward. This is the thing, right? So many people want to stay in the comfort zone even though they want to leave it. And in order to have that reward, we've got to make some moves, right? That's why we need to embrace change. So, okay, let's take a look at Jupiter, the third eye, your intuition. Spying or observing. Be careful with that though. I talk about this often because spying and observing is energetic chasing. Now, it could be someone else. It doesn't have to be you. I'd rather somebody be energetically spying on you than you on them, because we want to be in receiving mode, right? We want people to come to us and lead, right? And I'm talking energetically here, not gender roles of the 50s. But spying, observing. Okay, let's see what we need to know about that in regards to the oracle cards. Challenge the status quo. There's an opportunity and there's new hope here. It's interesting. Something intuitively says, I got to make a move. And the Princess of Swords or the Page of Swords is a card also of being more logical and decisive. It could very well be learning something, studying something, watching something, and we talked about that. We've got to learn some lessons. I mean, the 33, like we said, master teacher. The universe is speaking. Universe is speaking. Awakening, creative force. Are you ready? Are you ready to heed the call? Love it. Okay, let's take a look at the crown chakra. And the crown chakra would be any kind of downloads you're getting. Let's see. Princess of Wands, throwing caution to the wind. Beautiful. Going on an adventure. I just want to make a point that princess cards in this deck are pages. And pages are messengers, okay? And when we had the microphone card earlier, I'm not surprised because, again, that's like some sort of messaging coming through. And let's see. Let's get the oracle cards. The World, completion of a cycle. It's time to go on a new adventure. It's time to go to the next round. Are you ready for that? That's the question. Are you ready for it? Are you ready to embrace that change? Are you ready to have that spark, that awakening? Looking at the bigger picture. Let's see. Wow, within a few days. Another number 7 card. I'm just noticing that. 7-7. Could be an angel number you're seeing. Let's take a second one just for kicks. Let's kind of feel it out. What's this new adventure? Oh my gosh, happening soon. Well, it's a number 6 card, which indicates equal giving and receiving in balance. Shall I push it? Shall I push it? Let's see if I can get any answers. Eclipse. Wow. Eclipse energy is union energy. Transformation. Reveal. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I have no words. Okay. Let's take, I'm trying to find my Power of Surrender cards. Let's get some Power of Surrender cards just to see what we need to surrender or surrender to. Wow. I love this reading today. Let me know in the comments how you feel. I really appreciate a like, a subscribe, a comment. It means the world to me. So let's see. What do we need to surrender or surrender to? Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. This is why going on an adventure is so important. Allowing new energy to come in. And let's see, one more. Surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. You know what? I have to say, that birdcage card at the very beginning sort of connects to this, where you've got to let go of anything that could be holding you back. And that's why we have these tower moments, right? So I really hope this resonates with you. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the bio. Again, thank you always for your kindness and support. I am doing a full moon Zoom happening on November 24th. If you'd like to join, the link is in my bio. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day.